So,
Have you heard of a 3PL?
I've heard of 3PLs.
What about a 2PL?
Sure.
I don't know what that is.
That would be a asset in a brokerage company, maybe? I don't know.
Okay. Well,
What does PL even stand for?
I don't know. Do you?
No. Third party logistics.
That's what it is. Fourth party logistics.
Yeah.
So 4PL. I saw this article and I knew that it would get you riled up. So
All
we're
right.
going to talk about it today.
All right.
For those of you listening,
Still. Thank you.
yeah, like and subscribe. Let it play while you're sleeping, as always. But in the industry, there's a bunch of different relationships you can have. You have trucking companies, you have brokerage companies, you have shippers, receivers, and connections between those are just business connections. Up until early 2010s, 3PLs came about. Is that fair, I would say?
Sure.
Between 2010 and
Yeah.
2015, they started with these things called 3PLs, which are third-party logistics providers.
And what do they do?
I still don't know. And they've been around forever.
Yeah.
They just complicate things, in my opinion, and
Yep.
reduce rates. But people go to them, and they're very successful.
Mm-hmm.
So these third-party logistics providers sell themselves as a solution to
Manage the shipping problems.
manage shipping, receiving, logistical problems. Well, I thought we were done and over with these 3PLs, numbered PLs. Now there's a 4PL, and I think we might have joked about 5PLs and 6PLs, but whatever. 4PL is now a huge thing that a lot of big companies are moving to. And you ask, what is a 4PL?
What is a 4PL?
They're a trusted advisor. That's all they are. They're just an advisor to logistical problems that created or fixed a problem of everything needing to be integrated.
So basically, correct me if I'm wrong, they are some consultant or
Advisor.
or maybe not even necessarily familiar with trucking. That could be a tech person that combines
Probably a team.
that tech team that combines brokers, carriers, and what else?
Warehousing. Technology. It's a big integration hub.
But it's a big database. They have access where 3PL would be like, hey, I've got these three carriers or whatever,
Yep,
and we're
they
going to
can help you
manage
with
that.
this.
Right.
Yep.
This 4PL is a massive database, if I read it correctly or understand correctly, and it's a free-for-all, I think.
I guess I don't know enough about that, but
Okay.
the way I understood it is they leverage all of these new connections, whether that is connections to the business, the carriers, the brokerage, the warehouse, whatever the manufacturer. They identify all these problems that each of these companies are using or experiencing. They then integrate solutions, being other SaaS's, software, as a service, and streamline it and fix their issue. But they market themselves on full control over it. Like they're providing you the solution to be able to do this. Well, there are other things. They're just the one guy the one company that's put it all together. Are there benefits? Maybe. But the one thing that I thought was interesting is they create a digital replica of your current business model. Let's say we're a big warehouse, right?
Yep.
And we have 10, we have 100 loads coming into our warehouse every day and 100 going out. They create a digital replica of all that and can run what-if scenarios through AI to say, hey, we can improve if we make up a scenario. We want to add a second shift. What will that do to our inbound and outbound? Tell you how to do it, what to do, and leverage the technology and the data they have to then go out and sell to other customers that are in that area or other companies that are looking for transloading. I could see a benefit in that. But
What's the benefit?
as a
Efficiency, less manpower. Let's be honest. Right?
it depends on what way you're looking at the benefit from.
Okay, then what benefit would you see from it? Just out of curiosity.
You could look at, it could Are you saying when you said benefit efficiency and less manpower,
Well,
you're
yeah,
saying from
would,
like you as a customer, as the warehouse guy?
Yeah, right. Like it's going to be 100%.
I would say
I shouldn't say
opportunity.
100%. It should be more efficient. And
yeah.
if it's not, then why are you paying for it?
Right.
And if you're paying a warehouse manager to do that job, I don't know what that job would be, but I would think you could eliminate a job or 2 or 3.
Not that you want to, but I think that there's yes, I would agree. Or
that's what these 3PLs are doing. They're eliminating shipping positions.
Yeah. Off-site or on-site or whatever, the plant someone right there.
Yeah.
But I think there's a tremendous opportunity in that too. If you look at it from the other side of the lens where, let's say you're a warehouse, you inherited a warehouse or whatever that may be, and you don't know much about it, you have instant offense with,
absolutely.
hey, now I can have these guys fill it and manage this for me, whatever. So there is some opportunity there. But in a hands-on, we touch a lot of the stuff we do. It's not like we don't see a lot of the shipments we handle. Where other companies that do, maybe you have multiple locations.
Well, I mean,
they send you a report and says, hey, this is what we had in and out this week.
You got to remember, like, we are so small.
We are.
In the grand scheme of things. Like, I mean, we're talking about
the biggest podcast in Kaukauna, though.
Biggest podcast in Kaukauna. We're talking about the CRM and this and that. And I'm like, I get it. I'm on board. And in order to grow, we do need to do some things. I'm still like, you can put it in this notebook, go to this notebook, and go to this notebook. And we, right now, would function fine. We would be stagnant, and we would not...
Couldn't scale.
So I understand that. I get that. But, I poo-poo and degrade some of these ideas, these 4PLs or whatever comes up, this fuel surcharge stuff. And...
Others don't.
For us... In our world, it doesn't make a lot of sense.
No.
But
times that by 10,000 people. Let's look at a warehouse like, let's say you're a manufacturer that has your Sears warehouse in the 80s.
Right.
And you have a shitload of stuff in your warehouse. And now someone comes in and says, hey, I will manage all of your orders, all of your transportation, all of this, all of that. And I can do it all with this system that literally an order comes in and I have...
And sometimes it's like the most blatant, right in front of you solution that either you were too ingrained not to think of, or it was just habit, or too busy or whatever, because that's just the way we do it, right? But a lot of times the solution is right in front of you. Just stop and think.
100%. And that's the beauty. I don't want to
having an outside set of eyes.
Well, and I don't even necessarily think that this is all eyes. I don't think this is people. I think these are systems.
Yeah.
And hey, these ones all, if you set up the parameters right, this is going to be handled this way 90 or 100% of the time, 100% correctly.
Yeah.
And if not, it gets tagged into or flagged or put into a different workflow and it says this needs to be addressed right now. And that's the person that's at the warehouse or whatever.
There will be warehouses that are run that way.
Yeah.
And then there'll be a robotic forklift to an autonomous vehicle.
Right. Eventually. But it's interesting. We don't like those because now you're 9 times out of 10.
I don't understand it.
Right. But you're dealing with someone that has absolutely has no idea of what goes into all of this. And they are sending out a bid for the cheapest option possible. Gone are the relationships.
Yeah, which is sad. It kind of turned into like the Amazon, right? Like if all 3 of us have this toy truck on Amazon and you're 10 cents cheaper and you're 10 cents cheaper yet, who are they buying from? Taylor.
Well,
no matter
not
what.
If mine ships next day and his ships in 2 weeks.
Well, let's
there's
say
still ways
apples to apples.
Right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
But back in the day, Sears, the local hardware stores, those kind of things didn't have to worry about that because people weren't going to drive to Green Bay to go get something because it wasn't normal.
There was no other option.
And now it is.
Yeah.
It's weird that this is normalized and people are taking... I bet someone could run this whole company
way better than I can. Yes.
autonomously. If you got the right person in here, they could make the same decisions you would make, do the accounting, do the invoicing, do everything autonomously if given the chance.
Short of labor. Driving trucks,
turning
fixing
wrenches,
trucks.
driving. Yes. Yeah, I'm not.
You're saying in
that.
the office,
but
you're saying
think about
mainly?
that. That's a pretty complex. It's a simple industry, but that's a pretty complex thing of what ifs and if this happens, then what? Those kind of things. But if it's trained right,
But does it have to be? You know what I mean? Does it have to be that complex?
Yes and no. I mean, there are some situations that need to be handled differently, I think, or with different set of gloves per se. But it's just weird to think about. And these people are providing those end-to-end solutions of, hey, it's just another investment at that point. Like, where's the blood, sweat, and tears? Hey, I built this company that ran on robots. I don't have any relation.
Right.
But